Let's look into the key takeaways from the topic. Very first thing is that we have the three axes, x, y, and z axis. So in a three-dimensional space, the coordinate axis of a rectangular Cartesian coordinate system are three mutually perpendicular lines. So they make an angle of 90 degrees with respect to each other. This axis is called as or are called as x, y, and z axis. The next point is that the three coordinate planes, namely xy plane, yz plane, and zx plane. So let me show that. So here we are looking at all the three planes. Now we are looking at, if I can take it as anything. So let me take this as xy plane. Then let's take this as, or let's take this as yz plane. And this would be zy plane. And all of them put together, they're three planes. So we have this planes dividing the space into 8 regions. So this space will divide the entire thing into 8 regions. So you can see 4 at the top, 4 at the bottom, and thus 8 regions. So each of this region is called as 8 parts such as known as octanes. So this is one of the part of the octane. Each octane has unique combination of positive and negative coordinates. So this is an octane, part of the octanes. This is a octane. So it has its own positive, negative, and all of that. Like same as your x and y axis in a two-dimensional space. So this is positive, 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 negative. So no, this is negative, positive. So point is, this too has its own such negative and positives. The coordinates of the point P in three-dimensional geometry is always written in the form of x, y, and z. Here, x, y, and z are the distance from yz, zx, and yz plane. Let me take one example. So if I take yz plane, right? So if I take yz plane, this is the red one. So forget about everything else. And if I measure the distance from this to the right, we are indirectly measuring the x quantity, how far it is along the x-axis. Okay, so these are x. Similarly, if I take any other plane, so you have to go in this manner. So this would be how far it is from this would be x and z, I guess. So this is how far it is along the y. So this will give us y component. And the other one will give us z component. That is how far it is from this green plate, not green plate. Okay. So how high it is. So you can think of this as x and y. So how high it is, can you see that? How high it is nothing but your z. It gives us z. Now, any point on the x-axis is of the form x, 0, 0, y it is 0, y, 0, z it is 0, 0, z. Again, all of this are facts that we can't miss out. And yeah, that's it.